Fellow Gambians, as we usher in a new year, I stand before you with a heart full of hope and a fierce determination for the brighter future our beloved Gambia deserves. This year, we find ourselves at a crossroads, a moment that demands our attention, our action, and our unwavering resolve. The recent report of the Center for Research Policy and Development, commonly known as Afrobarometer, reveals a staggering 77% of Gambians believe we are heading in the wrong direction. This isn't just a number. It's a rude awakening. It's a wake-up call. It echoes the cries of mothers struggling to feed their children, farmers watching their dreams wither under poor policies, and youth losing faith in their futures. We have waited impatiently for the implementation of the resounding success of the TRRC, of which $150 million was allocated to no avail. As you can remember, a new draft constitution was introduced a few years ago. But to our dismay, the current government watered it down to serve personal and political ambitions. The great people of the Gambia decried these egregious actions. These voices demand change. They demand leadership. Our nation is shackled by systemic corruption and mismanagement. Instead of investing in our people, resources are squandered on lavish trips and pointless projects that yield nothing. Our healthcare system is in shambles. Hospitals are underfunded. Healthcare workers are overworked, and basic medical care is a luxury many cannot afford. Food insecurity looms large as failed agricultural policies leave our farmers struggling to feed their families. The high cost of living and stagnant wages are suffocating the spirit of ordinary Gambians. Meanwhile, monopolies controlled by the elite stifle innovation and competition, pushing small businesses into a vicious cycle of poverty. All of this stems from a palpable failure of leadership that lacks both fortitude and foresight, a leadership more interested in personal ambitions than the needs of the people. But despair is not our destiny. I stand here today not just to recount our struggles, but to ignite a flame of hope. The APP Sobeya party is ready to rewrite the narrative, a narrative defined by accountability, rule of law and good governance, and a restoration of trust between the governors and the governed. We pledge to eradicate corruption and ensure that every dollar of public funds is spent transparently and for only one purpose, which is the benefit of all Gambians. We will modernize our hospitals, improve education, and expand social welfare programs to protect those most vulnerable amongst us. Food security will be our battle cry. We will empower our farmers with the necessary tools and training to reclaim our agricultural independence and dignity. This isn't just about feeding our people. It's about reclaiming our future. Under APP Sobeya leadership, we will dismantle the monopolies that have held our economy hostage, creating a level playing field for all. We will champion fair competition, support entrepreneurs, and ensure that economic growth lifts everyone, not just the privileged few. Fellow Gambians, change is not a spectator sport. It calls for and demands the involvement of all and sundry. is a call to arms. As your presidential aspirant, I am not here to offer empty promises, but to pledge my unwavering commitment to fight for you, your families, and our collective future. Join the APP Sobaya Party on this transformative journey. Together, we will build a nation where every Gambian has access to quality health care, affordable food, good education, access to capital and financing for women to invest in their businesses. We will champion skills training for youth, advocate for their rights, thereby offering thriving opportunities for all. Together, we will dismantle the culture of impunity and replace it with a culture of accountability. This is not just a political mission or a political rhetoric. It's our collective moral obligation. We owe it to ourselves and to future generations to set the Gambia on a new course of prosperity. As we step into this new year, let us draw strength from our resilience and courage from our shared struggles. The road ahead will be challenging, but together we can overcome every obstacle with unity and determination. Let this year be the turning point when Gambians reclaim their voice, power, and future. I would like to take this moment to lift up in prayer all those who have departed from us, as well as the sick in hospitals and at home. Let us also remember those who are incarcerated, our youths who are embarking on perilous journeys in search of a better life, and every Gambian facing the harsh realities of hardships that this government has imposed upon us. May God bestow upon you all the gifts of good health, freedom, safety, and prosperity. Together, let us find strength in our faith and hope for a brighter future. May God bless the Gambia and her diverse peoples and guide us as we embark on this journey of renewal. Together, we will rise. Thank you.